the MCMNG.
And I'm Master Shenlo.
Coming to you live from the hive.
With another tale from the deep.
Yeah. What up, y'all? We're joined by our guest.
Jay, what's up?
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. We got blunts and she got her drink, her sea moss drink.
92 minerals, dog.
Yeah.
Need your vitamins.
Yeah, somebody.
Absolutely. Oh, you got a blind too?
What's the main health benefits that you get from that?
I don't know. I feel like it really just makes you clear for the most part. Like, that's how I feel after I drink it. Like a detox almost. But it's not so harsh. Like a cleanse. Yeah. And it's safe to, like, have every day if you want.
Yeah.
I don't know if you should have it more than, like, once or twice.
It just
you might be on the
cleans you
toilet.
out.
I mean, I feel clean, when I
That's
drink
what's up.
it.
Yeah,
like
sure.
coffee almost.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
What exactly is in it?
Mangoes and strawberries and blueberries and sea moss.
Huh.
And water, distilled water.
Sweet. Do you use like fresh fruit or frozen fruit?
Frozen.
Okay.
Some sprouts.
Tight. Shout out Sprouts.
Farmers market,
That's
you know.
what's up.
Yeah.
All organic.
Yeah. I'm really
Heck yeah.
big on that shit, actually. Like, I try really hard to look for organic things and stay away from processed foods. I gave up meat, red meat, chicken, and I've been feeling a lot, like, more clear-minded. But I do be still fucking with fish, especially salmon.
Fish.
Salmon's just so good.
Yeah, I fuck with salmon. I make salmon all the time.
Like raw?
Yeah. I don't eat it raw. No, I don't do sushi. I'm not a big sushi guy. You know what I'm saying?
Salmon's good too cooked. But, yeah.
Do you like deep sea butterbugs?
I don't know what that is.
Like crabs and...
Oh, butterbugs. Interesting. I've never heard them called that. I do like crab, but I don't know. There's all this like stuff done and research. Like, they look like insects that just aren't like healthy to eat or like healthy
They're
to
crustaceans.
eat. Yeah, that's what they say. So I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
They're like
I still eat
roaches,
them.
pretty much, of the
That's
sea
what
floor.
they say.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing though to eat? Like, I don't
Roaches
know.
are actually really healthy. They say they have a lot of protein and shit. Yes.
I'd never know.
I don't know. I'm not gonna eat no fucking roach either. I'm not no Tyler the Creator, but you know what I'm saying.
That'd be something. Yeah, this ain't no Fear Factor.
Oh no.
I always wanted to go on that show.
Would you go on it?
Yeah.
How do you think you'd go far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
So yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna do all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat handfuls of roaches.
I'm gonna lick the fucking
I would
thing
probably
clean.
freak out when I first like had like, you know, whatever it was, and then I would be like, okay, Jess, it's cool. Let's just do it. Let's just fuck it up. It's gonna be fine. Look at the money. Let's go. Focus.
Focus.
Yeah.
It's a mindset thing. Everything's
It
a
really
mindset.
fucking is,
you
man.
know, so
What is that?
Hemp wick.
What does it do?
It's just another way to light your weed. It's essentially, it's almost like organic way to light your weed.
yeah.
It's because it's just, you know, a lot less butane and stuff being poured into the bowl and inhaled.
It actually tastes cleaner. So like you don't taste the lighter fluid. Yeah, that bong's tight. He's had that bong for years. That's our bong. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Jess. I know you do a little bit of singing and
yeah.
you dance. She's like, oh my gosh.
Ugh. That cough, man. I think I'm sick.
I hope not.
A little bit.
Hopefully that sea moss helps you.
Hopefully. Roommate's coughing everywhere, so you know how it go. Oh yeah. So I have been dancing since I was 3. Singing since I was also really young. I don't even have an age. I've always had this joy. I've just always had this really eccentric joy and love, and I just wanted to give that. And I think it's been easily easily received through my dance and music, but people, I think, have been far removed from what dance really is and what music really is. It's to release and to express and to feel. And I think that today in society we focus a lot on appearance and what it looks like it is and not what it actually is.
Definitely.
Truly. I definitely agree. You know, and...
Can I ask this here?
Actually, there's last right here. I think there was somebody was talking about, I think it was like Locksmith. He's talking about how people will sit there and watch other people's lives all day and not even live their own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I've been doing for a while too, is just, I'm not on social media all the time because like, I'm not trying to sit here and watch everybody else's life. I'm trying to experience this shit for myself and live, you know, because there's a lot here.
There's a lot.
There's more than what's on your phone. So, and that shit's not always real, you know. It just doesn't. It's not here.
Yeah.
You know, it's like there.
Well, that's what's so cool about coming back to the present moment, and I do that through music and dance. I also talk to myself in the mirror a lot, you know, and I don't know, when I'm not feeling it, like, right, you know, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
you know, I'll look at that bitch in the mirror, we'll have a talk. And sometimes when the music isn't enough or when the dancing isn't enough, I have to be real with myself. So, but usually dance and music get me through because you have to love yourself on a consistent basis. You know, you have to choose yourself. And you have to, you just have to be there for yourself. Because what I've learned in my life is that no one's really going to be there for you at the end of the day. Like, they might say they are, and they may say that they love you and all this good shit, and it sounds real nice. But when shit really hits the fan, you be going through it alone. And I don't think you're ever really alone, which is something that I learned in my time. Figuring shit out and hitting rock bottom. You just really get to know yourself, and you get to know God, and you get to figure things out, and like what life really is, and purpose, and being there for others, and giving. And I was like, I feel like I lost that along the way, like my inner child. Like why I started dancing, why I started singing, because I love it. I fucking love it. Fuck you. Like, I'm doing this. I'm going to do this. And people, you know, we hold so fast and so tight to their opinions or to what they have to say. I don't give a fuck. And I try so hard to keep it that way. But people are so, like, their energy is so, they push. And I'm like, can you just go away? Like, I like my space. You know, and people just, man, if they would just give people some space and some time and some patience. You know, if a kid acts out in school, they get punished. They don't get asked, are you okay? What's up? What's going on? I mean, sometimes they do, but then teachers don't really ever do anything about it. You know, this is real shit. Like, man, like, it sucks. Like, I want to make my own school. I want to do my own thing. I want to be able to provide and be there for the younger version of myself. Because, man, I needed me when I was young. Shit.
I feel that shit, man, for real. Didn't you say you got some degrees? Or you went to school, right?
I did go to school. Man, shit.
What did you go to school for again?
So, originally I went for my mom. I was like, okay, school, check. That's something else I have to do. Check. I'll go to school. So, I went to school, and I was like, this is cool, no parents. I dyed my hair, I got a tattoo, I pierced my nose. I was like, I'm about to have fun. And then I was undecided, and I partied all the time, and I was like, this is dumb. You know, I'd get drunk, and I would end up in a bush somewhere, and I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, there's gotta be more to life. Like, there has to be more to life than this. And I always thought that. You know, so I was like, so sophomore year, I put away, second semester, freshman year. I put away that shit and I got focused. I started dancing in my room, started busting and twerking, because, like, no one respects that shit. You know, no one, you know, like, I'm done proving myself. So I'm going to, like, just love myself and do my thing. And I did get a degree, but in global studies.
I did get a degree.
I did do that shit. And I cried the whole time across the stage, walking across the stage. I fucking made it! Like, man, that shit was hard. Like, that shit broke my heart. Like, school, learning all the things that are wrong with the world. So as a global studies major, I learned about religion and politics and economics and social patterns and why things came to be and what we do and sustainability and like health and shit. It was a lot. Really intense 4 years. And I was going through a lot of other shit. Man, shit, I've been through some shit. But look at me, I'm still here and still glowing, so.
That's what's up.
You probably want this.
But yeah.
Talking that shit. But, yeah, and it was just some crazy stuff, and I got to have some really great opportunities. I went to Uganda, and I stayed in Slauson and Crenshaw, and that shit was fun too. Like, it was all, like, worth it, and I learned so much, and I'm ready now. I'm ready now. I'm ready for this shit. I'm ready for this shit. Like, before I was not ready, before I was not okay, before I was down in the dumps, and I was going through my shit, and I was like, okay. It's going to be fine. I'm going to figure this out. No one's going to understand, and that's okay. I don't need you to understand. I just need you to love me through it. Be patient with me. You know, I give that love to people. What's that noise?
Watch something.
Fucking watch wherever it's at.
Damn. That shit gonna bug me.
It'll stop after a second.
This is cool. I am having a good time. Thank you. This is very good for me. I had a conversation with myself on this trip that I just went on, and I was like, I had to like talk to myself, you know? I really like the dark. I really, really like the dark because it's endless, it's boundless, it's like space. Like you can do anything in the dark, and you can create anything. Like if it was dark right now and I didn't see anything, if I was blind, I could always be creating my reality. You know what I mean? I can constantly create. But you can live in that time and that space in your head. You know what I mean? You don't have to be in the dark to experience that. So I was like, okay, it's time to come out into the light. It's time to have, like, and it says, like, what is done in the dark will come to the light. And I'm like, okay, I've been doing my shit. I've been working hard. I've been loving myself. I've just been growing, like, constantly. Like, I want to do something big. Like, my heart is in this shit. Like, man. So I'm a teacher. I'm a sub, really. And I'm the cool sub.
I can see that.
All the kids fuck with me, man. But I feel like I can never make any real change. But that's okay, because I'm learning. I've always had opportunities and chances to be in rooms that I never should have been in. Or places, and I don't say, and I say never should have been in because I don't know, it just happens. Like, I'm just blessed. Like, I walk into rooms and I'm like, what? Like, hey, like, this is so cool. Like, and it's a process, you know, of course, you know, with everybody. And you have to learn each other. And it's just, like, a lot, kind of exhausting, you know, but you're always learning. You're always growing. There's never going to be a break from that. It's constant growth. And I just want to make sure that if I'm doing this shit intentionally, I want to actually build something. Like, you don't just go to do something and then not do it. Like if you want to go build something, and I guess that happens sometimes. You know, people start a project and then it takes them forever to come back. I think that's okay, but I always want to make sure I come back. I want to make sure I finish it. Like, it's okay to, like, leave it there and, like, process what's going to happen next and, like, what you're going to do next. But, man, I want to make sure I always come back to that, and I want to make sure I finish that. And then part of me gets really excited, and I'm like, I kind of want to do this, like, now and do it with everything I have and then finish it and then celebrate in that and then go to another project. But also, part of me is like, I just want to do everything all the time at once.
I know.
So it's like I'm coming like a wave, not just a stream, but a wave, like of the ocean. Like, that shit's big. I want to be a big wave. Like I don't want to. Oh man, I don't know. We're all gonna die. So
Yeah.
it's like we're literally all gonna die. So it's like, why not do something? Where's something? Like this is it. I'm going to give it everything I got.
Hell yeah.
Because that's just who I am.
I agree, you know, and it's, you know, if it's the one, why not? You know, you got to live it up. And that's why you got to live in the moment, you know, because when you're not living in the moment, you're not living it up, you know, because when you're too worried about the future, the past, you know, it's irrelevant. It's okay to plan for the future, but, you know, when you're consumed by it, you know, you're not living in the moment, you're not focused on the now and what's really happening.
My Devo was about that today.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was about, I left in the car. But it was about focusing on the present, focusing on God, and just making sure you're in that presence. Like, this is our connection, like, this peace and this place. Like, everything's good. You know? Like, it's good. Like, it's cool.
Tranquil.
Yeah, man. There's a plan. There's order to everything, you know, and all this chaos.
This is so cool. God's in this place. This is so cool. I feel like this is church. Take me to church.
Church.
Yeah.
You gotta make your life like a church. You gotta become your own church. You know what I'm saying?
You should speak on that some more, though. Real shit.
Nah, yeah, I focus on just staying connected every day, you know, just speaking. I don't call it God. I feel like that confines the essence, but,
Okay.
you know, I definitely speak to spirit, you know, the great spirit, whatever creates everything.
Right?
I know there's a connection there, you know, and it speaks to me in many ways, and I also speak to it and ask for, you know, guidance and just help sometimes if I need it. But I'm always thankful. Thankful every day. You know what I'm saying? You got to give thanks every day.
I have a question. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Do you think that everybody feels that way? Do you think that people in their darkest moments or in their place of, I don't know, surrender, I guess? Do you think that they question something or something bigger, like think about it and
Like higher power?
yeah. Do you think most people, all people, like what's your...
I think everybody does. Even atheists. You know what I'm saying?
They have to think about it, right?
Yeah. Obviously
They
came
thought about
to came to a point of non-belief.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they had to like really thought about it to really come to that point. You know, so maybe I don't know. Me personally, I used to try and think I was atheist too when I was like 14, 15. I didn't believe in God. I was like, this shit isn't real. But nah, I don't know. I have a different connection with whatever there is out there. So, cause like me personally, I never got my guidance from the Bible. I've always got my guidance directly, you know, like in my experience. So like something will happen to me and it'll just like hit me like a different type of way, you know, and I've always known that there was this thing that's just like was guiding me along my life. But recently I really just started, you know, putting the pieces together. So like now I'm looking back at it. What really made me a believer in that there was God or whatever that there is out there, it was this one day I was going to school, right? I used to buy Black and Milds and stuff. I used to hop the light rail. This day I ended up being late for school because I bought a Black and Mild, couldn't buy my ticket, had to hop the light rail. This RTD cop got on. I had to get off. So I was like, fuck. And I asked, I was like, if I could just get a ticket right now, I was like, I'll stop smoking these. This dude came up to me. He goes, hey man, like literally second, like this is like instant. It was like seconds later. This is the kid. He's like, hey man, he's like, you want to buy a light rail ticket? And I thought he was giving it to me at first. And I was like, oh, thanks man. Thank you. He's like, oh no, it's $1. I was like, I don't have $1 right now. He goes, oh, all right, for sure. He just walked away at first. And then he's like, you know what, man? Here you go. And he said, God bless you. And then he just walked away, and I was like, wow. My life changed forever at that moment, It was something so small. It was really a small, instance, but it was huge. That changed my life forever,
Yeah.
And now I come to my own belief system. I have my own beliefs and stuff. I believe everything has its place, all the different religions.
Right.
Feel like they all really, at the core, really want the same thing. But
at the core.
Yeah, at the core, they really want the same thing, but they're confused by their own meanings of what there is.
Bro, it's a trip. Oh my god, it's a trip.
Life is a trip.
You should interview my roommate. Dude, she is one of the dopest artists I have ever seen, ever met, and she's fucking cool, and she's kind of like me.
So what does she do? Like, what kind of artist is she? Music or?
Man, she's art. Like, so she
draws,
and she's so good. Actually, I'll show you her Instagram.
Sweet. Yeah, no,
we
should tell her about us. We'd love to have her on.
Conversation last night, and yeah, I'll tell her about you. But we had this crazy conversation last night.
Tell your friends.
And, like, it was kind of like this, actually. And I just love this shit, man.
Yeah, see, this is my life, This is our life. This is what we live, so.
Yeah.
It's great to be honest. Integrity is the shit. When you live with integrity, life is just free.
Oh, yeah.
Define integrity.
To me, it's just, doing the right thing, whenever, regardless of who's looking. It's being you, being real.
Yeah, man.
Regardless of whatever,
Yes.
no circumstance is going to change who I am. I'm always going to be me.
It's tough.
And, the way I look at it, it's the 90-10 rule. 90%, 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to it, and that's just what it is. And that's, yeah.
Isn't she dope?
Yeah, it's tight. We should,
what does she do? What does she use? Like colored pencils, pastel?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Jay, like that, I was like, whoa, that's some crazy artwork.
Yeah, she's dope.
That's beautiful. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, we'd love to have her. Yeah, just let us know.
I will.
Look at you.
But
you let it go out.
Your music. So have you done performances? Do you get out a lot? Maybe not recently, but
I don't get out at all.
For sure.
I've been chilling, man. But man, that's the thing. I tried so hard. I don't know if you want to hit this. To like do the conforming thing. And I just can't. I break literally all boundaries because it's fun. It's fun. I don't give a fuck. It's fun. And I'm tired of sharing that space. Because it's constant, like, I don't know, the energy thing. Like, I have my own frequency, and I like it. And I am an empath, so I feel shit. So when people get too close, I'm like, nuh-uh. Get the fuck out of my bubble. I love people. I do. I love you guys. Really, I do. But, man, like, there's nothing like having your own space. It's my worship, I guess you could say. Like, I am so happy and alive. I am so happy to be alive. I have this relentless joy. And everybody's sad. So it's like, I'm going to give some of you, I'm going to give this to some, I'm going to give you some of this. Right?
Sorry about that.
It's okay. So.
Magic.
That's why I do what I do. And I want to change lives.
Yeah.
Like, I want to start with mine. You know, and this is just what it's going to be. And I'm having a good time, and I know my shit is coming. You know? Like, I'm right there. I'm on the cusp. You know, so I feel it, man. It's this joy. And it's also my experience with God when I first met God. Would you like to know?
Yes.
Would you like to know?
Enlighten me.
Okay. Okay, so I grew up in a Christian home and very Christian family. And I went to church and I was in gospel choir from the time that I was little. And I've always been in that, right? And I've always, you know, like grew up on the Bible, grew up, you know, and my grandma, who they emulated, that joy, that love, I think that's Jesus. You know, I think that's God's love for us, the sacrifice, and just the sacrifice that was made. Like, just appreciate that. Like, if anything else, like, there was a sacrifice and it was made, and it was because he loves us. Right? So God loves us and he's here. And that is something that I always resonated with. You know, and I have been through countless things. And God, I've learned about God's love. And I feel like I knew God through my family, through my mom, and through my grandma. You know, that love is rare. But it's not, because it's freely given. So, I'll just jump a little bit ahead. Always knowing about God, talk to God, you know, it's just had that love in myself. And that's what I knew God as, love. Period. Love. And then I went to college and I was having fun and I was like questioning things. I was like, this is not what I want. This is not it. So what the fuck is going on? You know, and I started getting really focused and I started getting curious. Philosophy is my favorite subject, along with astronomy. I love space. I love Earth and shit and how we work and energy and all that good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, favorite subjects, but I learned a lot. Anyway, it was great. School was great. I made it. But I had this experience and it changed my life. So I was out, I think it was the end of freshman year, and I was just questioning things, and I was on the ocean. I was at the beach, and I was sitting there, and I wanted to go in, but it was cold. But I was like, man, fuck it. So I was just like, let's go. So I went to the ocean, and I dove in, and I was just like playing and having fun, and I love the water. I am a water baby. I am going to have a yacht, a boat one day, whatever. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to live on the water. Period. Maybe a little house in there somewhere too.
It'd be tight.
But man. So anyway, I was there and I was in the water and I kind of tilted my head back and started to float, and the waves kind of took me, and it was just this really cool experience where I was like, I kind of want to know, like, I want to know you. Like, it was like a weird exchange that I can't really explain. And I decided to close my eyes and trust. I was like, okay, God, if you can see me right now, then you got me. Let me know that you got me. So it went from my perspective or a different perspective, like a drone view. Yeah. So it was like, and it came up, and I was right there in the ocean, right? It came up, and it shot up past the clouds, past everything, just endless. And then I was like, whoa. But a couple times before that, I got tossed around, and I was like, whoo. And then I was like, I wasn't done yet. Did you see the fucking rocket launch the other day?
It
was his face. It went live.
William Shatner?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think so.
And it shot. It was like, oh man. They went over 2,000 miles per an hour. Can you imagine? It felt like that. Like, that's what it felt like. And I want to go to space so bad now. I was like, holy shit, that's the next awesome ride, bro. Whew. Okay, anyway.
So, like $500,000 or something, right?
I'm doing that shit. I'm fucking doing that shit. I'm gonna get that. It's gonna be fun. Watch. Anyway.
It'll be worth it.
Yes. Man, but, okay, so, anyway, I was tossing and turning, and then I got back up, and I was like, man, I was almost there. So I was like, okay. But I was like, okay, cool. And I felt something, and I was like, I'm going to try again. And this time, it was the same thing, but more intense. I felt lifted. I felt safe. I felt secured. Like, I felt was being held. That's what the waves, like, were doing for me, and that's what dancing does for me. I feel I'm being held, I think. So, and then this big wave fucking knocked me over. I did like a fucking like a flip in the water, and I was like, oh shit. And then I got up, and that thought, so the thought in my head was, I got upset. I was like, take me to shore. And that wave took me to shore by the time that thought was done. And I was like, holy shit. You're real? I'm Moana.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. And it changed my life forever. And then I had all these really cool experiences. Like, I befriended a bird. I felt like Snow White. Like, just crazy shit. Like all the time. Like, that shit happens all the time. Like, I just know I'm good, and I know I'm aligned, and I'm going to get what I want. And I'm going to get it. Yeah, I'm going to get it.
When you're the master of the universe, there's nothing you cannot achieve.
Man, this is fun. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Do you want to hit this or no?
I'm more of a blunt gal.
For sure. You want to hit
I
that
mean,
low?
it's nice, but I got something like going on with my throat.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. No. I understand.
Well, that was great to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Real enlightening.
Man.
Some crazy experiences be happening, man. I swear. Some shit be happening sometimes.
Dude, your puppy. Can I go get him? What?
I suppose.
Upset. Okay, I'm gonna go get it.
I hope he don't pee on you.
Gonna be his debut.
This is his debut. Now everyone's gonna meet Olympus.
World premiere.
Yep. He's already famous.
Don't pee.
Ta-da!
Oh,
Okay, I think we're good.
It's the homie Olympus.
little Olympus. He's a little Simba. She's Rafiki.
Oh, he's wet.
Fun.
Fun. Hi, doll. Hi.
Yeah, so he's a Chihuahua and a Boston Terrier mix.
Do you have any pets or anything?
Oh, man, you know, I grew up on a farm-ish. Yeah. Started when I was 9. And there's horses and cows and chickens. I love chasing the chickens. Grasshoppers, man. I used to catch grasshoppers for, like, fun, like, all the time. Like, wherever, like, when we went to go get hay and shit, I'd be like, grasshoppers? Can I go catch them? Or lizards and shit, man, yeah. But yeah, I have a lot of pets. I have a cat right now.
Okay.
I've had birds. My dad had a whole, like, canary or whatever. Not a canary. Like, a whole thing of birds. Like, you would walk in and they'd, but I always try to catch them. Oh, man. Lizards. Wow. Actually, one time, my brother got so mad at me. He got so mad at me. Me too. So I fed his lizard cilantro. I didn't know that it was poisonous. And
what?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. And,
to the lizard?
Yeah.
What kind of lizard?
An iguana, I think.
What? That's crazy.
I
feed my dragon cilantro. She loves it.
I don't know what it was. I don't know. And anyway, he was like, I was like, I fed your, like, you know, and he was like, what was you doing? He got so mad at me. And the lizard was like turning brown, and he like went to I was like following him out. He like went into the trash and just put him in there. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's still alive. He's like, he's dead. And I was like, come on.
Jeez. He's dead. They just threw him away. He gave up on it real quick. He had no hope for his lizard.
Also one time, we were at his friend's house, and I think it was at the farm, Jimmy's house. Hi, baby. And they were shooting arrows at bunnies. And I was like, stop! You know, it's so traumatic for me.
Oh, man.
And he shot one, and then the arrow went through the bunny in the stomach, and then the bunny was running around, and I laughed. And I was like, oh my god, what's wrong with me?
That would be kind of funny, though.
That's wild. Oh, goodness.
I brought a snake to school one time. It was my best friend.
Oh, man.
I was like...
What kind of snake?
And I was like 7, I think. It was like a little garter snake. I was like,
oh my god.
And I took it to school in a little Barbie purse. And then I brought it out in Regis, and all the kids got me in trouble, bro. They were like, she has a snake. I was like, man, fuck y'all. And they made me let my snake go. And I was like, wait. I was so upset.
Oh, man.
I was so upset. Shit. Oh,
Did you find it like before school or like what?
No, I found it at my old house the one I grew up in. So I was like 8 or 9. Like around the bend of the fence, you drop down and it's like a little grassy knoll, and then on top of there are like 3 kind of like bin-looking things, and then sometimes there's snakes in there. I would always look for snakes. I grew up like with 2 big brothers, so I was always doing crazy shit. Crazy shit, man.
It's always funny when you have chicks that have like older brothers. They're always into.
Sucks. I also just started fighting, boxing, but it's expensive, and it's like a lot. My trainer is like intense, and he's like, I'm like, okay, because I walked in, I was like, make me a champion, and he was like, okay, and I was like, and then he took it serious, and I was like, man, I fucking hate you. Train me hard as shit, but it's okay.
That's supposed to do.
Yeah, I know. I asked for this. I did.
So are you from Colorado?
Yeah. I'm from Littleton, the Littleton area.
For sure.
But I'm
Okay.
familiar with everywhere. Aurora, Centennial, the mountains. I love the mountains.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's nice up there.
It's really nice up there.
You ever go camping and stuff? Fishing? Anything like that? Hiking?
Camping's cool. I prefer a cabin in my own cabin.
That sounds nice.
Like somewhere high in the trees with a lake.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Sounds tight.
Yeah.
I've never stayed in a cabin. I've only camped.
You've also never been to the beach.
Yeah, the beach
I've
is
been
alright.
to
We gotta
the
change
Colorado
that. We gotta
beach,
change
the
that,
like
bro.
man-made beach.
We gotta
Been
change
to
that
Bear
shit.
Creek
Hi,
Reservoir.
Cindy. Oh, you
Yeah, I've been there.
shit.
The sea is just salty. No big deal.
Nah, that fucking drink tastes like the ocean.
Oh yeah, salty.
That's about, I don't know if it tastes salty. It's not
Oh,
salty.
but it don't taste like the ocean.
It don't taste like the ocean. Is the ocean just salt water?
I mean, I don't. No, it's not just salt water, but it's real salty, really salty. Cause I remember, like, I got like a cramp and like I fucking went under, and then a big ass wave hit me, and I took a gulp
Oh man.
or two maybe.
Where were you, in California or what?
Yeah, Baja California,
Oh wow.
San Diego.
And you said you just took a trip, right? To Michigan, I think?
Detroit.
That's
It's
cool.
Michigan.
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh shit,
He's
man.
probably gonna pee on me fucking thing. Just tell.
It was cool.
Did anything cool?
Yeah.
That's nice. It's always fun to travel. Do you travel a lot or no?
I think I'm gonna start traveling more because I want to get. I feel so good when I travel. You know, I feel so. I get out there. You know, and I go places and I do shit and I go to new things and I live my life, and that's what I want. And I want to make videos and I want to make content. And I want to start my own fitness line. And I want to do a lot of shit, man. I want to do so much shit. And I feel like moving helps me think. And it clarifies things for me. And it gives me space. You know?
Yeah.
Space. I like my space. You know? But I also like not just my space. But I like soaring. You know, I want to spread my wings, and I want to go market, and I was out there for music, and it was cool, and that's been coming along really nicely. I found a really awesome producer that I'm just so thankful for. He's humble, and he's talented, and he's respectful. So it's very nice in this industry. So it's nice to just be able to continue to grow. But also, I just want to flow. I want to try new things. I want adventure. You know, and if nobody else is going to give me that, I'm going to give it to myself.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to give myself everything, actually.
Sweet.
That was my goal when I grow up too.
Yeah! I mean, I'm doing a pretty good job, I think. I really think I'm doing a good job, man.
Yeah, I've done just about everything I wanted to since I was a kid so far. And that's why I'm like trying to figure out what else to do with myself.
Yeah.
I'm at a point where I'm like, I almost feel like I've made it, but I'm not like famous or nothing.
Right? But you feel it though, and that's what fucking matters, man. Like, that shit will come. Like,
I don't really care about being famous. I honestly don't want to be famous. I've been thinking about it.
Me neither.
I don't want people just
I don't
walking
want
up
the
to me.
fame.
I work at a grocery store. You know what I'm saying? So
I want the
like,
paycheck
it wouldn't make
without
your
the
day
fame.
though. Come on. You're Angelo from that really cool radio station. Oh my god, bro, can I have your autograph? Come on.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, that'd be whack.
Maybe a couple, like the first times, like the first few times, it'd be like kind of cool, but.
I mean, it'd be cool to, pay fan service. I mean, that's cool, that people like your stuff that much. That's awesome, But yeah, and I just think, the fact that, you'd be just being accosted everywhere you go, being that famous would suck.
Oh, yeah.
Man. A little fame, like just being known.
But a little fame can go a long way.
Like, I like to go
a little
places.
money can go a long way too.
Stalkers from little fame.
Oh, you better get stopped. You little brat.
Yeah. Interesting world we live in.
Yeah, I was thinking like, cause like when I go like to shows and shit sometimes, people know me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I like to go certain places and like certain people know me, but I don't like for people to just, I wouldn't want people to just be popping up on me everywhere, when I'm just like...
Shut up your house.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, I love your stuff. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Fucking paparazzi, some shit, just trying to get your fucking...
Weird pictures
get your
of you.
story or whatever just happened to you the other day.
Yeah, see, stuff like that would suck. That's like the whack side of it.
Yeah.
But I mean...
I couldn't do that.
The money and all that.
Is it not... worth it?
You think it's like the cost?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you're gonna have really big impact and big change, I feel like you have to be known. I feel like to be known truly in your essence is to shine. I think everybody has something that they have that's only theirs. Like, there's never going to be another you ever. There's never going to be another you ever. Regardless of how many people know you, the only thing that matters is that you're known for your essence. So, to be known is to be beloved. And that's the goal. You know what I mean? Like, and I just know that I just know that I shine. Can you see this bitch? Like, honest to God, man, like, I'm on fire. Oh my God, and I haven't even started. I haven't even started. I've been chilling.
You haven't even begun to peak.
I haven't even begun, man. I'm not, nah. Baby, stick around. Watch this shit go down. Oh, man, I'm so excited. Okay, also, I wasn't done with my story. Okay, so this is in the ocean. What am I God? So I had met him, and I was walking out of the ocean because I was like, "Holy shit, that was real!" You're real. And I was walking away, and the pull of the tide just drew me back, and I looked behind me, and it was this. And just in essence, and I was like, and I took the hand of my Creator, and I walked back into the ocean, and I danced with him in the waves of the ocean, and I swear the waves were moving with me. And the craziest part is that during that dance, I was given a promise. And the promise is that I make it. I have everything I've ever wanted. I've reached the top. I am the queen of my kingdom. And I have a king. Like, I have kids, I have grandkids, I have everything. I've reached every level of success you can imagine. I'm known and I'm beloved. That bright, joyous, picture that. I'm there, and I'm in heaven at this point. home. I go down the staircase. God takes me down the staircase. During this dance, he shows me my life. So I'm at the top of the staircase, and I'm going down, and I feel things. I feel everything. I see everything. But it's little, just flashes. And then it takes me back to the present moment. And I didn't know what to think, and I didn't know what to feel, but I was at the bottom of the staircase, looking at the top. And I was like, that's a lot of stairs. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just want to pause for a minute on a step and just chill for a little bit, and that's okay. You know, chapters are meant to be read, and if you have to go back and read them again, do it. To understand, do it as many times as you need to. You know, I think people rush life and rush their journey and rush their process, and man, we're all gonna die. Chill. It's a marathon. It's not a race.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Gotta pace yourself. But that's not to say, it's not good to get some things out of your system early in life.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that felt good.
Can you turn that? You want to turn the mic a little bit so that thing's facing you?
Can you hear me now? Oh, that's right. Can you hear me now?
A little better.
A little better. That's good.
It sounded like you was trying to sing for us. Trying to sing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so my throat's a little raspy, but I haven't coughed this whole time.
Give us a taste.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited.
We are too.
Huh?
We are too.
Oh.
Olympus at the edge of the seat. Okay. Look at him jumping up. He's like,
Stop chewing on your hair.
Shit, man.
You don't stop.
You're so damn beautiful in the way you move, in the way you breathe. I love the way your journey collides with mine. You're so damn beautiful in the way you speak, in the way you shine. I love the way your heart blends with mine. I would stand in the cold for you. I would drop everything on demand for you. I would lie just to protect you. I will never neglect you. What are the chances we've been aligned? My joy brought you to me. You wanted to see. You wanted to know, yeah. Were you disappointed that I moved on? That I was happy and free? Or are you still longing for me? It's been dictated, authoritative. It's always been you. It's always been me and you, us two. A line faded, so mated. I would stand in the cold for you. I would drop everything on demand for you. I would lie just to protect you. I will never neglect you. What are the chances we've been aligned. My joy brought you to me. You wanted to see. You wanted to know. Were you disappointed that I moved on? That I was happy and free. I'm finally me. That was so cool.
That was beautiful.
I don't
Fucking amazing.
really do. I mean, actually, I've been trying. So, like, that little open mic that we met at, like, that was me trying.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And I feel like I just keep getting better and better and better. And you bitch. Oh.
That's what good practice does.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Well, do you have any like songs out or anything?
I do.
Where's are those on like everywhere or what are they on?
They're on iTunes. Okay, so I just have one right now.
Okay.
That was made in 2017, but I finally released it in 2018.
Okay.
It's called Champion, and I made it with some family in Uganda. And, and I'm trying to go back there to actually work on more music, but, you know, timing's everything, so, but, so it's on YouTube. I made, like, a little music video.
Okay.
But, like, it's not perfect, and I just need shit to be perfect. So I want to do it again in Uganda, of course, with them. So that's a goal of mine, and, yeah. But it's also on, it's also on iTunes, Spotify. You have to type in Champion by Jessica. So, and it's like got an eagle on the cover, and it says Champion.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send me the link too. We'll
Champion
drop it.
by
We could
Jessica.
drop it below, and
Sick.
Yeah.
we'll share it with everybody.
I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and it's been a lovely honor and privilege to be here with these gentlemen and share this with you. So
Thank you.
I just wanted to say hello.
Well,
She's
yeah.
awesome. You're awesome, Jessica. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. We'd
We
love to have you back.
appreciate you and your experience, and just you.
This is
You
so
know?
cool. What the fuck?
Sucks that has to end.
Yeah, I know.
But
we could have you back too.
yeah,
you
definitely.
Know? And let us
Love
know
to.
if you want to have your friend back with us too as well.
so, if you guys want to do one together too, whatever.
That would be so sick, dude.
Yeah, that too.
Oh my god, dude, that would be a cool conversation. Yeah, she's funny. She's the one I'd be quoting because she said. So I usually say, when things are like, and I'm just kind of like, we're on a rock floating in space right now. Are you really,
It's not that big a deal.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and hers was, we're all gonna die. I was like, I like that one. I like mine too, but I like that one because it's a slap in the face, and mine is a food for thought. It's like people are like, do I want to think about this? Do I not want to think about this? With that one, it's like, you have to think about that.
You're like, damn, that's so true.
It's a reality.
You slapped with reality.
Well, alrighty, y'all. Thank you for coming again. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell your friends.
Yep, and make sure you check out Champion below.
What's it on Instagram?
J_essence_.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, and we'll have that below as well. Appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Peace and love,
Much
y'all.
love.